Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, where we are here with our Generation 3 heir to the Dark Moon Pack, Basil, and his mate Catalina, as we are running as quickly as we can back to our pups who were being stalked by coyotes. I do not think that that is okay, because we actually have a sick pup. Rosetta has just fallen ill, which is absolutely terrible, so we're going to try to get over to her as quickly as we possibly can. And Basil, whenever his pups become sick, he truly does try to spend basically every moment he can with them so that we can try to make sure that they recover as quickly as possible. And Rosetta, come on, little one. You are so close to being able to grow up and survive the summer hunting ground. We do not need you getting sick right at the last moment. I mean, she's literally at 19.1 pounds. If we can just get everybody up to over 20 pounds, then Rosetta will actually be able to survive her illness. So I'm kind of nervous about that. I also really wanted to expand more territory because as soon as the pups hit 20 pounds, that means that Basil's time as the Generation 3 heir will come to an end, and we're actually going to need to make room for his pups to become the Generation 4 heir to the Dark Moon Pack. Still not sure if I'm going to carry on both the Dark Moon and the Dawn Moon for Generation 4, but we'll have to think about it. It all determines like which pups we fall in love with, basically. And I have some cool ideas for the life quest that Rosetta could take if she survives. It has to do with the way she gets lost all the time. And she's such a scrappy survivor. I just really don't want to see her lost to illness. All right, let's go ahead and play with our pups for just a minute. I mean, she looks pretty good now. And I mean, her health is hardly affected so far. But how would things look after a big nap? I think we'll let everybody rest. Basil is still recovering from the fact that he did take out a few of the other wolves in the area. Oh, Catalina, she's such a good singer. I feel like Argon might get that from her. Just being like really good at howling and singing. Let's see, we'll play a little bit more. She seems okay so far, but I think Basil can tell, like, she just smells odd. He's a little concerned about her. All right. Maybe we'll get affinity. I wonder if pack affinity has anything to do with the pup recovering or not. Oh, Rosetta. Oh, she chases her own tail so often too. I just really don't want to see the fall of our little Rosetta. Please, no. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let everybody sleep in just a moment. I'm gonna get kind of close to all the pups. Oh, Rosetta's playing with us. Good, good. All right. Come on, you three. Oh, she really is chasing her own tail over and over again, too. All right, let's... Oh, Argon, he really does love singing so much. I wonder if his life quest would be to take over territory, mostly through howling, and less through, like, peeing on everything. He might be able to put down one scent post, but otherwise, really, howling would be how he would, like, consume territory. We'll have to think about that. All right, now it's dark and I can hardly see, but the pups are going ahead and eating. And her health has dropped by 10%, but we do have a little bit of progress. We just need Argon to put on like 0.8 pounds. All right, we'll wait for the pups to eat. Oh, geez. And we really are being kind of attacked by the Crevice Lake Pack. Look south. We were gonna have to go south, and we're gonna have to strengthen up our territory while Rosetta is still so strong, because we lost like this whole chunk here to the Crevice Lake Pack. And now they are close enough, like they're within 2-tile distance, which is just danger zone for being invaded by stranger wolves. So we're gonna need to do something about that. Oh, Rosetta! Heck. I love how Badger's got such a good appetite. If he can get to 22 pounds, that will actually allow us to get another special bonus. And that would help out Basil with being able to recover fame, even though we lost Little Mouse. Oh, good job, guys. Oh, everybody is so playful and happy. That's why nothing bad can happen to any of you. What did I just say? Nothing bad can happen to any of you. Which wolf wants to die tonight? Who is it that is going to be our... Get out of here. Get out of here. It's the Crevice Lake. It's them. I knew it. Oh my gosh. No. You just offered yourself up You don't even know. You just offered yourself up for being able... Okay, come on, come on. Catalina, are you okay? Alright, there's a Crevice Lake male and female who have both arrived. And this... Oh, the male is getting close to the pups, I think. Okay, we gotta turn around and bite him somehow. Gotta get that female that's chasing Catalina. Alright, the Crevice Lake wolves have given up the attack, but Basil is absolutely not going to. And she's headed back for the pups. Rosetta, get back inside! Rosetta, get back inside! Oh, did you see Rosetta dive into the tall grasses just there? I'm telling you guys, scrappy survivor. Yeah, no, Basil is not going to put up with this. This female was already really weakened from fighting with somebody, too. And she's about to find out how Basil got his infamy points. Come on, Catalina. We're not gonna put up with this, Catalina. Especially because these guys are getting way too comfortable with getting close to our puppies again. Wait for it, wait for it. We've learned way too much about being able to come from the side for these attacks. Oh, Basil, how is it that you're gonna be the one at this rate? Oh my gosh, and I think the thing is, it's not just Basil. Catalina also has a ferocity to her. That means that she joins in these attacks and she joins in these hunts because she's determined. Maybe we're gonna say Catalina's siblings were mostly killed by stranger wolves. And that might explain a bit of her personality. There we go. But Basil, every time I want him to be able to have a more peaceful, happy life and not have to do this. We get attacked again. We're invaded. And I mean, these guys literally have been coming up from the south in huge increments. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Basil, Basil, Basil. They're still in our territory. Which means... Oh my gosh. Infamy after infamy. The male's on the run. He's really hoofing it. If he can manage to get out of our territory before Basil can get him, then he might have a chance. And if he can't get out of our territory before Basil can get him, he's not as wounded as the female was, so she must have been fighting something. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Catalina goes for it too. Like, these guys, they're really fierce, and they're also a team. I think that Parsley didn't actually have as many kills as she could have, because often Azur, he was ready to be muscle and like beat up the other wolves who invaded us, but Azur didn't really have her bloodthirst because he didn't lose any siblings like we had with Parsley. Alright, if this guy manages to get out of the way in time, he just might survive because he's actually got a bit more of a better footing than the female did. He's still heading south for that territory marker. Alright, we'll come from the side maybe. Nope. Clever, clever. See? He actually might get a chance. Oh! Almost. We're almost in his territory, but yeah, he's not as soft and easy to bite to pieces the way the female was. You're at least gonna have some scars from this, buddy, and you just might survive if you can get to your territory first. Oh, and we need to spend time with Rosetta! We need to be spending time with Rosetta! Because she's sick. Alright, we'll come from the side again. There we go. Oh! I like kind of want him to win and I kind of don't. Are we almost out of like... Oh, we are almost out of our territory! And he's almost in Prospect Peak territory of all places. Whew. Let them go ahead and mess with them, why not? Alright. You've almost made it, buddy, to the border. And he's better at dodging our attacks when we come from the side, too. This is kind of Darwinian. It's your chance to survive. If you manage to make it. He shook us off pretty quickly. Alright, alright. But is he gonna get away? At the very least, I think he's going to be wounded for a long, long time. Catalina's, like, basically, like, ferocity and determination to carry this out to the bitter end seems to have waned a little, which is totally fine. She's totally willing to chase him, like, completely out of our territory, though. Look at that bunny, just like, I am caught up in a battle between wolves. I do not want to be here. Poor bunny. And, oh, he made it! He actually made it, you guys! I can't believe it! He has actually made it to the other side! What? What? We chased him all the way straight into Prospect Peak territory. And he's still running. Wow. Wow. As long as you don't come back our way, buddy, you can survive, but I wouldn't cross that river if I were you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and leave him to that and just assume that the Prospect Peak Pack can go ahead and deal with him. And let's carry on going down the river, my friends, as we are going to remark our territory. And since we know for certain that one of the females out of the Crevice Lake Pack is now gone, we're gonna do our best to try to steal back as much territory as we can, because I have a feeling we're gonna be looping back up pretty soon to our pups, and Rosetta is getting not really worse. So this is our probably final chance to steal all of this spot with Basil and get him really established for all of that territory so that hopefully he can finish off with like a lot of fame points. He's got a lot of infamy now. He has now actually killed, I believe, 4 wolves. Yeah. Yeah. Out of everybody I thought that would happen with, it wasn't our boy Basil. And if you remember, he was actually very nervous, very cautious, didn't really want to mess with any of the other wolves until we lost little Mouse. And when Mouse was lost and a deeper ferocity emerged in him, that's when we ended up on this path. And it's kind of a hefty one. It's kind of an intense path to be on. But alright, so, what the heck? Why are there wolf tracks over here? Oh, this must have been when the Crevice Lake wolf pack came through. And then they like worked their way up to our area. So they did invade us from the south. So we absolutely should go down here and take some of their territory to prevent that from happening again. I have a feeling this is Basil's last chance to show just how strong he of the moon pack really can be. So let's see. Yeah, we're getting down there. The deer are bounding away. But for once, Basil isn't thinking about his stomach. He's thinking about the kind of legacy we're going to have a chance to actually leave here. Ooh, and is there a moose nearby? There might be moose! Okay, that would be extremely exciting. Is this... Okay, that's the wrong way for moose. So moose this direction. Well, we do need to eliminate the scent marker. But hunting moose might be a good idea. I don't smell a moose calf, though. But let's give this a little try. We're gonna follow this and see where this leads. Oh, we're actually in our territory now! Because actually taking out a moose calf gives us a fame point for sure. Did the moose go this way? That's a bull moose. Is it the same moose? How do we have... So the moose was one moose? And it was a bull moose. Ah, that's not going to help us whatsoever. So we narrowed down the moose tracks, and as we got closer, we could actually see what kind they were. Meanwhile, I think we're about to like walk past some bison, so we want to use a little bit of caution for that. But alright, so wow, you guys, I really don't know like what to think. We'll leave this for Catalina. She didn't get too injured by that. I didn't see Basil out of all of our wolves now being the most infamous for eliminating the competition of the other wolves. But This is where life has led him, and this is where his story and his legacy has grown. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for Basil being able to take out some of the territory of the Crevice Lake Pack and return to Rosetta's side so that she will be able to heal up and we'll be able to celebrate the end of Generation 3 of the Dark Moon Pack. And if you guys could, do please consider subscribing to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures. But most importantly, oh Basil, that was hilarious. Most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.